So, it's February 2nd, 2020, 33rd day of the year, Groundhog Day. A lot of people don't realize that it's the 33rd day of the year on February 2nd. They get caught up in the, well, I wonder if the groundhog saw its shadow, all that esoteric bullshit, right? So, 33rd day of the year, I thought I'd give you guys a little conspiracy jack for that. You know, what we've seen this year on the 6th there, the ridiculous fake charging the Capitol and counting the votes again and all that. Just a bunch of bullshit, right? Setups. It's them scrambling, guys. They're scrambling because they realize that, Donald Trump actually did sign the Insurrection Act, okay? And he gave over, I believe he gave over power to the military here before he left office, all right? Whether you believe it or not is really not the point. The point is that if they're doing things like this in our government, okay, then things are shifting. All right. And anyone worth their salt knows that in 1871, they incorporated the United States. It's not a republic anymore. It is a corporation. All right. All the capital letters. And some of you guys know this stuff. But regardless, it doesn't even matter. All right. Here's what's the deal. If Donald Trump actually did give over power to the government, and we're under martial law, and it's an emergency. All right. All that really means is that it's null and void. Joe Biden is not the president. He's only the president of the corporation. The corporation is being dissolved. And so, therefore, we will be receiving a new president under our old republic prior to 1871. Okay? And that's what's going on. That's why it doesn't feel like that this is a real presidency and that this is all up in the air and this is not what the hell is going on, And some people will tell you that, hey, we never had a real president. This country's always been set up. And I know. I'm one of those guys too. This is conspiracy Jack Day. All right. And so let's just have some hope here. And I'm not talking about Q and I'm not talking about the plan and I'm not talking about any of that. Okay. We all know how I feel about all that stuff. What I'm telling you is I'm seeing things for myself here and I'm putting together things for myself. And I'm noticing that they are restructuring our government. It's going to go back to the way it was in the 1800s, prior to the Civil War, prior to all this craziness. Okay. And prior to, well, let's just be honest here, the Civil War, okay, over slaves, supposedly, all right? And then everything that happened after this country was incorporated, all right? Women got the right to vote. Blacks got the right to vote. Blacks got their freedom. Then they went into the civil rights era, and we watched Hitler do everything in World War II. And then what World War I was really all about was the bankers takeover, all right? Guys, since this place has been incorporated, everything has gone to hell in a handbasket. All right. It's because the globalist elites realized that the Industrial Revolution was going to change this world and they had to reel it in and get a hold of it. All right. Incorporate everything so that they could always stand behind their corporations and then make the corporation insolvent whenever they busted it out and stole all the money from it. Well, that's what they're doing to the United States right now. All right. And so let's not pretend like this is not happening. Let's get real here. So my hope is that, you know, the people of this country will wake up and incrementally they are. I mean, we've got people on Reddit going against hedge fund billionaires and changing the codes, changing everything, letting people know, hey, you can do this too. Band together and bust it out like they have been. People are starting to wake up, guys. All right. This is what we always wanted. This is what some of us have always wanted, is for people just to wake up and see this lie for what it's always been. So I think that that's happening. I don't really know if you guys do or not, but hey, I felt like that on this 33rd day of the year that I'd give you that conspiracy jack. And maybe that might give some of you hope that, like it has me, that things are going to change. All right. And not the Obama change, the change you might have left in your pockets. No, no, no. That was the only thing that was going to be changed, right? With the amount of money we had and how our country felt. Nobody's going to take it anymore. Last year they pumped up all that Antifa and anti this and anti that and BLM and all that and got the people just in blacks, whites, you name it. Everybody's like sick of this shit, all right? And their hoaxes and their bullshit that we've been dealing with all these years. That's all coming to an end. Nobody's going to put up with that this year. And no way. This is a brave new world. Let's just embrace it, see where it goes. We have no other alternative. All right. So, hey, conspiracy jack for you guys today, man. Hey, you guys have a safe day. Have a good day. Let's get it together.